Go.
What I like about the penalty kill tonight, I like the results. I thought nothing comes to mind in terms of a big time chance against that, where I thought we broke down. So I thought we were on the same page, and I thought we executed at a really high level. And quite honestly, the best chance that comes to mind is the chance from Burkle to Spezia that should have been a goal. I mean, Adam Burkle deserved to be rewarded on that play, and next time Tyler will bury it. But I like the fact that we just stuck with it, and that's kind of what our penalty kill has done all year.
Coach, would you compare today to yesterday?
I thought the work ethic was there. Similar to yesterday, John, I thought we shot ourselves in the foot a few times, whether it was a poor decision of talking to the referee or a poor decision with the puck. But the resiliency, we didn't need to be resilient yesterday as much as we did today, at least late in the game. I thought our third period felt like the team we want to be. That's the way we felt. And I'm not saying yesterday there weren't times of that, but I just thought there was a better vibe on our bench time.
Can you talk about the third period, the intermission, what you might have said to your team? Better forechecking, a lot more energy. Can you talk a little bit about it?
There wasn't, it was more, we have to stop shooting ourselves in the foot with a decision with the puck, or what we say to the referee, how we deal with a call. It was more that than a system thing. I really felt like if we stuck to it, we would be fine, and that was the message. Got to be smarter with our actions. Got to be smarter with the puck play, and just stick to the game plan. Keep pushing, and ultimately, I think that's what we did. You got to give full credit to them. They were shorthanded tonight. They had defensemen playing forward, and they worked and worked and worked. But I felt so did we. So there was no secret formula going into the third period. I think our guys felt good about how we played at this point. The fact we were down 2-1 didn't deter them. And I thought we were much better with our decisions and our actions in the third period.
It seemed like you also were able to create space, camp, I guess, right in front of the goal.
Yeah, which your goaltender like CJ Mott, if you don't camp in front of the net, you're not going to score goals. And that was part of our game plan going into the weekend. It'll be part of our game plan going into next weekend. We need to get pucks and people. And at this goaltender, and I still thought we missed the net a few too many times in hindsight. But ultimately, I think we did a much better job in the third period of just creating offense.
When you said that this team in the third period felt like the team you want to be, what measures are you? What makes you say that?
There just seemed to be a calm focus, and there was people contributing, and there was no panic. There was no. I'm just going to do my own thing. I thought everybody stuck to the game plan and believed in it and believed in each other. That's the type of team we want to be. Obviously, the last couple of weekends I could give examples, and even yesterday examples of kind of coming apart at the seams versus just stay together and keep pushing and believe that the process will get us where we want to be. And I thought we did that in the third period.
You've talked a lot about the process, mm-hmm. and not just this year, but through all your time at BG. I mean, do you feel like you're kind of being rewarded for following that process? Not you, yeah. Your program.
That's a good question, John. I hope so, because the process isn't only on the ice. I think a lot of our process has been off the ice, and the decisions we made from a personnel standpoint, mm-hmm. The decisions we've made from purchase standpoint, things that we've done to our space and so on and so forth. It's all been about the process, and there's days where I wanted to veer away from that process because it was very frustrating. But the fact that I surrounded myself with the right people and they reminded me that the process will get us to where we want to be. I'm not sure it's necessarily a reward, John. I think it's proof that the process works. And everyone's process can be different, but we can't get so focused on the results. And as a coach, when you're in a results-oriented world, you get so wrapped up in the results, and you're up and down like a yo-yo. And especially the last 4.5 years, where the results haven't been as positive as we would have liked. I do feel like sticking to the process is paying off, but it'll continue to, because we're not going to change based on the results being a little bit better.
Talk about the energy in the building tonight, Coach. How
Oh.
important was it to play well at home this week?
I thank you for bringing that up. Our fan support has been absolutely outstanding, and when people from other teams are talking about the vibe in this building, I don't want to say Bowling Green hockey is back, but you know, you tell me a better atmosphere than this place. I don't care how many people were in the building tonight. What a great place to play, and our guys rewarded them with a good third period. I know they love playing in this building, and you know, I don't want to say it starts with the students. The students are a huge part of it. Obviously, they were great. The crowd was great. It was just a huge home ice advantage.
And Chris, I asked you yesterday, so I'm going to take a second run at it today. This is a different program in that used to be we're just happy with wins. Now we're analyzing our wins and saying, is this a good win? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, I'll go right back to the process, John. That's what I've analyzed the wins on. Yesterday, our process wasn't great.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to watch the tape and sleep on it and decompress and come back and watch the tape. And the tape doesn't lie, as we know, and the tape talks about the process. Now tonight, I feel very similar to that. They're all good wins, so I don't want to downplay that because there's no such thing as a bad win in my book. But how we analyze it is based on the process. The results will take care of themselves more times than not if the process is right. Numbers say it. I mean, there's going to be nights where you get away with it, and there's going to be nights where your process is really good and you don't win for whatever reason.
Right.
But majority of the time, it works itself out. That's what I felt happened tonight. I thought our process was pretty darn good. We didn't create enough offense through 2 periods. There's no doubt about that. And we had some untimely puck play or untimely penalties. But there was good things going on. There was fight in us tonight, and I think that's not good enough, but that's pretty good.
Was that the cause for some of that calm you talked about earlier? Even though, I mean, you're down a goal.
Yeah.
You know Mott's a good goalie. I mean,
Yeah.
he's able to steal a win.
I feel like our guys realize that, hey, listen, we are down a goal, yes, but it was a mistake here. It was a this there, and there's more in us, and that's the way I felt.
We good? All right.
Thank you very much.